Another edition of Friday Live with Jasmine. I am sorry I'm a little bit late, but a bird, like legit, flew into my kitchen window. And I wanted to go and make sure that it was okay. And it seemed to be fine. I think it got dazed and just flew off. So that was a little disturbing, not going to lie. It just, I don't know, at the corner of my eyes, I'm about to hit, go live on my little computer here. I see at the corner of my eye this bird, and then I hear a thunk. So, yeah. Luckily, it is a-okay because that would not have been fun. So, but here we are. It's Friday. I hope you're having a great day wherever you are, and you'll have an even better weekend. So, today we are talking about engaging real time with your audience, why it matters, and how to do it. So, one of the things that, I love doing live streams because it gives me the opportunity to chat with the folks who pop on and answer questions and just really connect. And so that is one of the reasons why we love to do live streams and why you want to engage with your audience in real time, i.e. doing a live stream. And it just gives you the best way to connect with your audience just really fast. So as soon as you pop on, I'd love if you say hi, so I know you're here. And as we go through, just let me know what questions you have. So when we are engaging with our audience, we are learning about them and what they need in real time. So if the people who are on right now watching, if they have a question, they can ask the question in the chat and then I can answer it. And it will also gives you the opportunity to pivot if you need to pivot, if the conversation is going in a different direction, because you're doing your videos and your live streams and being visible not for yourself, but for your audience. You already have the information in your head. You're not doing these, informational videos to learn something new about what you already are an expert in. You're doing it so that people who are watching you can learn what they need to know so they can grow in their business, so they can push, the ball forward a little bit. So that's where, again, the engagement comes in. It builds a connection with the audience. It helps people feel seen and feel heard, and you get immediate feedback. So if someone, again, if they have a question, then you can answer it right then and there. And if you get many of the same questions, then you might want to pivot and talk about that topic, because clearly it's something that is on people's minds. And the people who are watching are your audience, your potential clients, your potential customers. So give the people what they want. It also helps with transparency and trust, which builds your credibility. So that's very important, especially if you're newer in whatever space it is that you're working in. And it also helps the algorithm to move your content to more people. When you have engagement, the algorithm says, oh, people like what she has to say, so let's filter this out to some more folks. And then boom, you get more visibility. And that's what we're here for, right? We're here to boost our visibility, because when you're visible, you make money. You can have the best product on the planet. We can have the best product on the planet. But if no one knows who you are and they don't know what you do or what you sell, then they can't buy from you. All right, so let's talk about some ways that you can engage with your audience. And I will give you some tips to engage with your audience in real time, but also after the live stream ends. Because in this day and age, we're all so busy and we have so many things that are going on all the time that most people don't have the time to sit and watch a live stream. And a lot of folks will end up watching the replay. And so the replays are very important, but then what you do with your live stream after is also very important too when it comes to building engagement with your audience, because you can also, what you do after can help in future lives. So I'm going to go through all that. So don't worry. All right. So one of the ways that you can engage is by doing a Q&A session. Q&A sessions are really fun. Now, the one thing that I will say is you don't want to do it if you don't have an audience, because you're just answering your own questions, which is totally fine. If you're an expert in your field, if you are an expert at what you sell or what you do, then you know what some of the frequently asked questions are. And if no one pops up on your live stream, which happens, it's fine. If no one pops up on your live stream, then you can go through those FAQs and answer them. And whomever is watching the replay, then they're able to still get that information. And knowing that you have these answers, they might be more inclined to pop up live the next time. So Q&A sessions are brilliant. I see a couple of folks are popping on, so just say hey, so I know who you are, in the chat, and let me know what questions come up for you as we go through this. All right, so the other thing that you can do is polls and surveys. And polls and surveys are really great because they're interactive, and you can do it different. You can do it different kinds of ways. You can do an official poll, like Instagram and Facebook. They let you do polls within your live stream. You can set it up ahead of time, click a button, and then a poll will appear. And then you can answer and talk about the results in real time. You can do an informal poll, which would be an informal survey as well, which would be just, throwing out a question and asking for a response. So if we're talking about doing live streams, I could ask, how many of you have done live streams in the past? Put an L in the chat to let me know that you've done a live stream. If you haven't, type no. And that also, that's real-time feedback. That's a real-time survey. So then I can see 15 people who are watching have done live streams in the past, and 30 people say no, they've never done one. So that can help me to create content later that says, how to do a live stream, how to, figure out why you aren't doing it. And I could also do in real time, ask people another survey, why aren't you doing it? What's holding you back? So surveys and polls are amazing for engagement and real-time information. Shout outs. I love doing shout outs. So with the service that I use to do lives, it doesn't show the names of people who pop on, which Facebook does, and I really love that. Instagram does. I really love that, because then I can see that, Susie is on live, and I can say, hey, Susie, how's it going? And, now Susie feels a little bit more of a connection, because I'm not just talking at her, I'm actually talking to her. We're having a conversation. So she can put in the chat, hey, Jasmine, I'm doing great. Or, hey, I'm so glad I caught you. I have a question. The most beautiful sound to any person typically is the sound of their own name. So having those shout outs are amazing. And when people ask questions, answer them using their name, because they may put in their question in the chat and they're just waiting to hear you say, George, here's the answer to your question. And if you have regular viewers, shout them out too. And, people will feel very heard. they will feel seen, they will feel welcome, and they will feel the love and the intention that you have for them. Tutorials. Tutorials are a great way to engage with your audience, especially if it's live. And if they can follow along, that's even better. When I was with my network marketing company, I would do tutorials on a regular basis, demos of products, how to use them in different ways to help people to, just enhance and improve their lives. So one thing that I would do was, if I knew that I was going to make, say, a bath bomb on, Friday, then I would post that I'm going to make this bath bomb on Friday. We're going to do it live. Here is what you need if you want to do it and follow along. And I would get lots of engagement with that. I would get a lot of sales with that as well. And, new customers coming to me because now they see this one product that I was selling, but they could see how it actually works in their life. So I'm giving them a demo, and also they're doing it too. Like, that was the other thing. Folks would do the demo, and as they're doing it, they'd ask questions. So it was almost like we were in the same room, but all over the world. It was amazing. And so if you have a product-based company, then that's something that's very, very simple for you to do, where you will get a lot of engagement. Live challenges or contests. People love to win things. They love to be competitive. They love to, have a prize. So if you have some sort of live challenge or live, or, like one woman, which was brilliant, and I've never done it, but I've seen how well it works. She would do a live scavenger hunt. She would, in between, while people were looking for their product, whatever it was that they're looking for around their house, she would educate about her services. And she did really well. She got a lot of engagement, and it became almost like, must-see TV, because people are like, they were loving running around their houses trying to get these random items that this woman was putting out there, saying, if you find this, and the people who found the most got a prize. So they were invested, and the prize will be something that correlates to your business or your service to bring them back into your world. All right. So let's talk about what you can do after the live stream is over, because maybe you didn't have any engagement on your live stream. Maybe no one came. Maybe a handful of people popped on, but no one said anything. So what do? Did you waste your time? No. You will never waste your time when you are being visible. Okay? Let me say that again. You will never waste your time when you are being visible. So one of the things that I love to do is repurposing. So for example, I will take this recording of this live stream, and I will use it in many different ways to bring people back into my world from different parts of my world. So you can take the entire live stream and send it out to your email newsletter. The people in your newsletter, your CRM, they're already part of your world. And so maybe they missed your video. So send it to them. Maybe they'll watch it. That'll be great. You can also chop it up into pieces, which is what I do as well, and send out vignettes, 30, 40 seconds long, with highlights of your live stream. And that gives people with a very short attention span a little bit of what they missed. And maybe they'll want to come to your live stream the next time. You can also encourage your viewers to comment when they are watching the replay on your socials. So, if you're watching the replay, put replay in the chat, and because I'd love to know that you were here, and also ask whatever questions came up for you. I want to answer them. And that's the other thing that helps to build engagement after the live stream is over. That is answering the questions of the people who comment on your post. If someone likes your post, you can also say, hey, so and so, thanks for liking my video. It means a lot because no one has to do it. They don't have to hit a heart, they don't have to hit a thumbs up. So just acknowledge them for doing that. It's a great thing to do. And then personally, answer any comments that come up, any direct messages that come up, and invite them to come to another live video. So if I were having a live video next week, I would say, hey, don't forget to pop into Friday with Live with Jasmine next Friday at noon Eastern, right here where you're seeing this replay. There will not be a live next week because 4th of July holiday, I'm hitting the road. So we will have one the following week, and I hope you guys come. Now, before we go, I just want to give a shout out to my network marketing friends because I have a very special webinar for you. It is brand visibility for network marketers, how to become your personal brand, why you want to do it and get out of the shadow of your MLM company, because you're going to make more money, have more growth if you do that yourself. So that I'm going to put a link in here. There you go. So this link will give you the registration page. It's on the 17th of July. So like July is right around the corner. Can you believe it? Like, where did June go? So anyway, for all my network marketing friends, this MLM, boosting your brand visibility, getting out from under your company's brand to be yourself and why you want to do it. This is going to be a great webinar for you with a lot of information that you definitely don't want to miss. So check out this link that is in the comments, and I hope to see you on the 17th of July. And that is it for today's Friday Live with Jasmine. I will see you all in 2 weeks. But actually, on July 3rd, there will be a midweek chat that will be absolutely amazing. You don't want to miss it. We are going to talk about, forging through fear. So it's going to be great. I have an amazing expert for you with that. And I will see you guys later. Have a great weekend, everyone. Bye for now.